Let's go, let's go, let's go. You are officially in the Michigan Man Cave. Welcome to the Man Cave, your place for any and all things, Michigan football. And I don't want to hear it anymore. We finally came. We saw we conquered in the way that we all feel that we should have been looking all season. It's a Big Ten team, although we know it's Nebraska. They're not hitting on nothing. It's a Big Ten team on the road, and we made them look the way we should have made them look. So all in all, I'm going to go on record and say best performance of the season, I believe, offense, defense, all that good stuff. So you hopefully won't hear us complain too much, although you do know we always got a little feedback. We'll call it feedback this week.
feedback.
Instead of criticism. So, Bowie, I know we watched the game together, so I kind of know your thoughts, but share with the people.
I'm good. Just like you said, both sides of the ball really handled their business. Played well. Offense looked explosive. It seems like it's two different people calling the plays again. Like this week, we were firing on all cylinders, kind of want to get the ball in other people's hands. Edwards was kind of running better. But yeah, I mean, what can you say? We handled our business. We look good.
Yeah. King, talk to me.
Yeah. I mean, this is the way you would expect to come out every game. Like, come out, handle business, make our opponent look inferior. We had clean pockets. The line was moving people both ways. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I have no complaints, really. I mean, we can get into them when we get into them, but just off the rip, I mean, it was a good win. Another almost shutout. You know what I'm saying? A slip of the coverage or not a coverage, but a assignment or whatever. But yeah, all in all, great game.
Yeah. And I want to start with Sports Center top 10 play of the game. And I think
That's
Roman
my guy, man. That's my guy.
going to start at 8 touchdowns now. So he's tied for the lead. I think they said now in the country with 8 receiving touchdowns. And if anything else, when you are going to attempt to potentially get a Heisman Trophy invite or even the Biletnikoff winner, best receiver in the country, you need moments like that, like just crazy catches. That
Resume makers, you know what I'm saying? Something that'll make your resume.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, I mean, great catch. You know what I'm saying? I said it at the beginning. I wrote it down. It was a top 10 play. You know what I'm saying? So, it was make it 7-0. So it was the first touchdown of the game. You know what I'm saying? And to bring that out the gate and have that touchdown. And I mean, JJ had him earlier. You know what I'm saying? He had him a little early, but all in all, great catch off the dude's helmet.
I'm gonna act like I'm one of these old heads. What the kids do nowadays?
Yeah,
top. Yeah, go up top, baby. I mean, rip the boy's head off. Hey, Train, we was making fun of it. The old Schlagenberger has a poster that he's always gonna be framed in. He's gonna go down in Michigan lore getting snagged on. But again, like y'all said, splash plays, man. It looks good on the resume. You want an invitation to the Heisman or New York, you know what I'm saying, later in the year to lead the country in receiving touchdowns would be reason to be there. You know what I mean? Nobody could deny that. 8 at this point. I mean, he's on a what? 12 times 8. I'm an English major, but he's on a good clip, man. And that's saying if he gets a touchdown the rest of the way, which I mean is highly unlikely. But hey, man, he's on a historic pace as it is. And with JJ also chasing the touchdown record, they are probably going to be, you know what I'm saying, hand in hand for the rest of the season. He's going to be looking for my man, you know what I'm saying? So that looks good. I like that. I picked him as my outbreak player of the year. He put on that one. Well, I mean, I gotta win something.
Trying to plug himself in there, like yeah, you know.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? So I was really excited about his play.
Yeah, and one other thing I think that was important was, remember we were talking about the run game, and the run game was like not really hitting on what we thought it was going to be hitting on, really. But we were saying once we got to teams that are going to try to play us more straight up, that hopefully that run game will come into effect. So I think it was easy to see those other teams just loading the box on us, crazy things like that. But and I know Nebraska didn't really play world beaters. I know they played Colorado, probably was their toughest game, but which they lost. But they said coming into the game, they had the number one rushing defense and the number one rushing offense. Yeah. So I'm starting to see now when teams try to play us a little more evenly. Hey, that run game was working, although we talked about Donovan, but just all in all, I mean, it seemed like, Keen, I don't know if you noticed, but the push on the line, their line was like moving back at the point of contact, as opposed to, seemed like it was stalemating in the first couple of games. And I think that was mostly because the line was just stacked.
Yeah, I agree with that. This was probably one of our best rushing games. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the way, like you said, the way
we rush,
the way the line was moving. I mean, Corum had 74, Edwards had 48, Mullins had 43, McCarthy had 30. Let me just see the team.
Oh no, Trey Mullins was looking good,
bro. He looked better.
I'm ready.
We had 249. We had 249 and 187 yards passed.
Yeah.
We had the ball for 38 minutes, so that means we're running the hell out of it.
Hey, B, talk to me. I think I told y'all, I believed I was tainted off that fumble that Mullins did. And even that pass he made in that Ohio State game was so sketchy. So
it could have been better. Could have been better.
It seemed to be at a sketchy rate, man.
That could have been a touchdown that game, the Ohio State game. But
yeah,
we got the first down.
So B, are you officially calling for Mullins over Donovan as RB2? If you're going that far, just say it.
Oh no, sir. I am not sold on that. But it's great for the team that, I mean, having a what were we calling them? Lightning and lightning. Having another one is even better for us. You know what I'm saying? Because that means there's no fall off if another back has to step up and play. I mean, his vision looked good. He was running strong. I'm not saying he should move into that RB2 spot by any means, but I mean, give him a shot until Edwards gets his stuff together, whatever it is. Again, Edwards didn't have a bad game, and to me, my issue with him was it looked like he was running with his head down. Like he was just running into people's back. So this game, you know what I'm saying? He had his head up. He made the first guy miss. I'd say he had a pretty decent game. I mean, when we were watching the game, you even said it and I said it, Mullins was flashing. He was popping, you know what I'm saying, on his run. So that's all I'm saying.
Okay. Receiving wise, King, what those receiving numbers look like? Can you pull those up? I want to see how the ball was spread around.
Yeah, a lot of people caught the ball. I made a note of that in my notes. Roman Woods had 4 receptions.
Boy had a quiet game. Lovely.
I mean, it was pretty much everybody had a quiet game receiving. Because we were just running.
It was all overshadowed by Roman. That catch.
1, 2, 3. I mean, more than 10 people caught the ball. You know what I'm saying? Had at least 1 reception. So.
Yeah. See, I don't fully like that.
But you got to think though, we had other quarterbacks in there too playing.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could. I want to have one person though, 2 people, because that's what we thought at the beginning of the season. It was going to be 2 people that stood out with Cornelius and Roman. And I got a mixed bag about a whole bunch of receivers. You know what I'm saying? Getting the rock. You know what I'm saying? That it just. I guess I'm old school.
Darius Clemens, he seemed like he got into action a little more than usual. What was he? I know he
had 2 receptions for 29 yards.
What Morgan had?
1 for 8.
See how you go from a touchdown to 1 catch for 8 yards.
And he dropped 1.
Yeah.
Dynamo, shout out to Dynamo and O'Leary.
And you got to give him time because, you know what I'm saying, you don't want my transferring, you know. So
yeah. We can talk about that, Keen. I did want to talk about the backup quarterbacks that was in Tuttle.
No need to even say anything.
But Denigo, I mean, he's an interesting prospect, man. I haven't seen enough, but he's
Big
huge.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, he's huge. He's like six. I forget how big how big they said he was, but he's like 6'3" or something. They said 6'4", and he's looking like he looks like it could be like a running back or D end or something out there. But he he threw a pass to Peyton O'Leary, and Peyton O'Leary is this guy that they every year they act like he's killing in spring ball, he's killing in camp, but he can never get on the field. So I'm like, is this all just conjecture to hype up the walk on?
Everybody needs a Rudy.
Everybody,
This
hey, you
jersey's
better
for
get out
Rudy,
there.
coach.
You better get out there and bust your ass, or O'Leary's waiting.
And the guy Darius Clemens, he's 6'3", 212, so he's a bigger receiver too.
Yeah, so
Or not too, but
they talked about, or for all the hoopla, Harbaugh talked about orgy. It's crazy. I ain't seen it's like he's gone.
yeah, but you gotta think, just like the kid from Colorado that ain't getting no burn because he was late to meetings and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying orgy is, but I'm just saying like
it leads you to
other
think that
factors,
other outside stuff.
Because I seen dude like he need to be on the field somewhere, somehow.
yeah, they said he's going to be a kick returner, but I guess we haven't got scored on that much to even have teams kick off like that, which that's a good problem to have, I guess. So let's we don't have to spend all day on the offense. Anything else y'all want to know on the offense? I mean, it was pretty much a run heavy game. JJ only threw, what'd you say, King? 15 times? 16?
Yeah, it wasn't that much.
Keep that arm warm, JJ.
12 for 16 for 156 and 2 tugs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you can't really ask for much more than that. I guess before we move on, I do want to talk about that second touchdown he had to Roman, where he rolled out away from the pressure. Yeah, crossed the body on pinpoint accuracy. So
NFL throw.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about when I was saying he could be a gunslinger, but it's like, do you just open it up to say you got free reign to do that all game? That's when he kind of gets sometimes just a little bit like trying to squeeze
out of pocket,
trying to squeeze balls in there, pause, and
yo, that's crazy.
we don't want to get too much in that lane either. So I think it's a balance, man. We just got to figure that out, because I mean, I do think 15 times that's a light day, man, for a quarterback.
Right. Then it goes 6'5", 235.
Yeah, 6'5", 235. Yeah, man. So I haven't seen him really throw like that. It seemed like one of those first times he was in there, he saw the sliver of heat and immediately tucked tail and started running for it first. So
got to work on the pocket away. Nope, I'm gone.
He's young, so we'll give him some time. But it is a noteworthy conversation though, man, because like we've been saying all year, JJ, get down, bro. Like we can't afford an injury to quarterback, because it's shown that we don't have a capable backup, in my opinion. Not even serviceable.
Too many backups to not have one backup.
Yeah, because
especially for where we want to go, and that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, and Davis Warren, I don't even know. He didn't even get in. I thought he
threw it twice.
Oh, did he? It must have been after the shellacking had commenced, and I probably was pouring one.
The diarrhea minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So let's flip over. Let's flip to actually, you know what? Hold on a second.
Real quick, Train. Hey, Corum's jump cut looked pretty good too in the game. I saw him jump cut a couple of times. He was looking pretty.
Oh yeah,
pretty agile.
He was looking explosive, dog. He was looking better.
Yeah, he's getting it back, man.
They even talked about it, like how he was thinking like, I can't plant hard, you know what I'm saying? You thinking about your, you know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, they got an episode on Winning Time about this very thing. Yeah, yep. Him and Pat Riley went to work on it.
All right, y'all, hold the line real quick. Let's see what we got going on here.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Got a special guest
Uh-oh.
coming through.
The Punjaman.
The only question is going to be, does this man know how to get his camera on?
I'm
Hey,
so bad,
yo.
so bad. Won't you come back?
You got, hey, hit camera on.
Connecting to audio.
It says to connect. Oh, it says connected to audio.
Let's see. You gonna come on camera or what, son?
What they do, baby?
Boy, you know I'm in my 70s, baby. Come on. Give me a minute.
What up? What up, Pun?
What's goody good?
Good.
Same thing, just a different one. There you go. Go blue. Was good. I like it.
What's going on?
We got Pun officially on the podcast this year. For those of y'all that don't know, this my brother. This the one who actually made me a Michigan fan coming up as a youngin. You know, growing up in Lansing, you know, you get a lot of Michigan State stuff, but I tell people all the time when they ask, why are you from Lansing? You're a Michigan fan. I said, what do you think the most impressionable years are as a child? It ain't when you're 2 or 3. You're too young to really know.
No, but
getting
7, 8, 9, 10. You start realizing, you start liking them more than just the colors and just because you was rooting for them. You start realizing the history, tradition, the wins, the players.
He know his stuff.
And when I was 10 years old, that was 93. That was Fab Five time, Desmond Howard time. Come on,
Tony Bowles. They don't even know about Tony Bowles, man. If he didn't get cut short, who knows?
Bruh. All them. So, anyways, I digress. Welcome to the man cave. I do got a question. Whoa, that man got right to it over there.
I've been waiting for 20 minutes to fire the boy up.
Welcome to the man cave.
Well, thank you.
Question for you. Last game. You know, we could say that was our strongest effort to date. But what questions do you have still unanswered? What concerns do you have looking down the road as far as our team? We know where we're great at. Where do you think we could potentially be weak?
Mentally.
Oh, shit.
We only going to beat ourselves. I feel.
Okay.
A couple games ago, JJ, them 2 picks, I mean, that's all mental, man. There's nothing the team did to prevent that. We gave it to them. You feel me? TCU, breadbasket, picks. It's mental. That's the only thing that's going to stop us. I felt that stopped us last year.
Outthinking ourselves.
We control our own destiny, dude. For the first time in a long time. I don't think there's a team out there that can beat us if we click and we play right.
Yeah. I love that confidence.
I feel if we get in our feelings or whatever, we might, get shook a little bit and, do some uncharacteristic-like stuff in big games.
Georgia still got to put a little fear in the heart.
What's the tight end's name?
I mean,
Bowman?
last year, the year before, yeah, maybe. But this year, man, I feel like I don't think there's another team that's got everything going for them. If we all do it right, obviously we haven't seen everything click 100%.
Everybody at their best. You saying we would be
right? Everybody at their best. Harbs is back now. Second game in. So it should get the click clacking for us. I feel.
Barring Corum's injury last year. Barring Corum's injury last year, I mean, that kind of, put us in a different spot too. You know what I mean? Because if we had him last year, I mean, who knows? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say we win it.
Probably would have had him run right up the gut against TCU when Donovan Edwards gets chased down. We probably get a touchdown, maybe, because he's great up on the tackle,
Mullins isn't going to get a carry on the goal line.
He's not getting that carry. Yeah, exactly.
How you feel about Mullins now, man?
I still got questions about our secondary, though.
Our secondary?
Yeah. They just ain't been getting a lot of work, and it's a lot of shuffling them in and out, back and forth. It's like who's going to be our guys when we, when we need them guys to step up in those big games?
That'll figure itself out. Will coming back, it's just reps, like I said, we haven't been tested like that, I mean, look at what has anybody put up more than 200 yards on us? passing.
Let's not bloviate those teams we've been playing for.
I'm
Against
saying
either.
though, so it's like we haven't been tested. So let's see how it is when we get tested.
All right, I can wait on that
because we can't sit there and say who's going to step up. Like we haven't needed anybody. What have they been doing wrong?
And the cats. I'm going back to the TCU game because last year we wasn't tested a lot going into that game, and then when it was time to get tested, we all know what happened. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. It just right now I want to see. That's the only question I have in my mind is the secondary, just because, like you said, they ain't been getting tested. So
right.
I hope we have a game. Well, Penn State got a rookie quarterback. Michigan State, no. Ohio State, no. So they're not really going to see nobody that throws the ball.
But here's the thing about it, though. We won to the point that we don't have to have them get tested.
Hey, man, I'm looking at I'm thinking about Georgia, though. Like, they throw the rock and can be good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's his name? Bowers?
Ohio State going to throw, too. Believe that, bro.
Word. Oh, I mean, yeah, they got Ginn Jr., so yeah. I mean, not Ginn Jr., but Harrison Jr. Chill, don't pay the bill. They got Harrison Jr. But, okay, yeah. So I give you that one.
Yeah, but they've been had Harrison Jr. for 2 years.
Locked up. He got locked up by that Notre Dame cornerback.
Is he a little banged up or no?
I ain't been hearing his name a lot. Roman is like beating him.
He should have dipped, dog. I mean,
he couldn't.
Yeah, he too young.
I mean dip. I mean transfer.
Oh, yeah.
Man, you're talking about this is gonna be his last year anyways. You want a brand new quarterback thrown to you?
They was talking about he was gonna go to USC with Caleb. That would have been.
Oh,
I told everybody that for about a week straight.
That'd have been dangerous.
Yeah.
Come to find out, the website I'm on was bootleg.
That boy was
for those scammers. They're everywhere.
Yeah, and I sent about 40 people a text. Yo, he gone.
Hey, B, guess what the name of the site was? It was a Twitter page, Ball Sack Sports.
Yo, they on Instagram.
Yeah, that's where I got it from, and I sent it to everybody.
That stuff look real though, bro. It looks real. It looks legit.
Where'd you get your information from? Ball Sack Sports, Nick.
Hey,
right,
the worldwide leader.
It looked like an ESPN clip.
It did, bro. They know what they doing over there at Ball Sack Sports.
Like I said, I'm a 70s baby, so I see in thin. I don't really fine print. I haven't read fine print ever.
I love it.
And the other site that they were sending him and Carl, they were sending the other site was called Butt Crack Sports.
What?
They were sending Butt Crack and Ball Sack Sports News across.
And we were saying to everybody, like we was like, had the most breaking news shit ever. We thought we was TMZ.
Hot take.
On the group text, you try to get in front of everybody. It's a race to get the breaking news.
Hey, the first person to have it is the man.
Is the man. So yeah, I got an inside plug, right?
King for the day.
Man, he must know somebody on the team, man. He always coming with the breaking stuff.
Man, I'm telling you. But back to business, though. I think we only beat ourselves.
Yeah,
I can't see anybody just railroading us and just beating us just because they're better than us. I don't see that.
Yeah, I do want to get y'all take.
But I will say this though, I don't think we get tested until Penn State though.
Yeah. All right. Let me get y'all take on something real quick. See if I can share my audio one time. We had a man who's been known to hate on us.
Oh, I know who you talk about.
Just tell me, can y'all hear this audio?
It's on board.
This Urban Meyer prior to our game versus Nebraska this week.
Are you really telling me you have bad vibes about the maize and blue in Lincoln today?
Well, just the Wolverines have played a schedule that's not very good. If you play bad schedules, I've been there before, you just don't get better. If you're the same team in October you were in September, you're not a very good team. I believe in Matt Rule. I believe in Nebraska. We saw they should have beat Minnesota. Yep. If you don't turn the ball over here a couple weeks ago, they're right in that game. Don't turn the ball over and let that 3-3-5 defense play. They got good players on defense. I think it's going to be a close game in Lincoln.
A few moments later.
Hey, man.
Hey. What was that? I love that little thing.
How can you sit up there and say if you play a bad schedule, you don't get any better. I've been there before. Like,
Over the year, yeah, he wanted that year. He had a bad schedule.
So how did you say? You're talking out the side
and
of
that
his
kept
neck.
you getting another job, and you got another job.
Hey, Pun, I played that though because I want people. I want it to be known. Like, even though we're doing this, I feel like the country still. Maybe it's our own fault. The past 2 year blunders. I ain't even gonna say that Georgia game. We wasn't gonna beat them that year, but definitely the TCU game. I feel like there's still this last little piece of I'm not willing to fully sign off on Michigan because they'll choke.
It's because it's all mental. You don't really trust them mentally to take it to full length. We know we're good. We've been good the last 3 years. We've been, on our shit. Well, the last 2 years and now this yeyear. But it's still that little thing in the back of your mind. It's like, damn, somebody's going to fuck it up for us on our own. But it's like TCU, it wasn't really nothing they did. I mean, look at that.
Right.
I mean, look at the score of the game. We got a touchdown taken away, and we gave them 2.
And it still was a game.
And it was still a barn burner.
Yeah, if we would have,
it was like almost ran out of time.
If we would have did that, if they would have did that to us, we would have beat them by 28 probably.
Right.
Right. And they played flawless. You know what I'm saying? And, and like I said, still TCU's TCU, They got some burners. You get them open. I mean, like I said, look at all their games is high scoring. They give up a lot of points. They score a lot of points. And they scored a lot of points against us. But we gave them. We gave them points. Take them off. And that was us. That's what I'm saying. That's the mental. We got to get over that, and that's us.
King, what you thinking about Urban Liar over there? He got a whole lot to say. Why he still got our name in his mouth though?
And it's just like he got to have something to talk about, man. And we're it right now. We're at the top now, at the pinnacle. This comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? People they got to have an opinion, whether it's in our favor or not. We're gonna take it on the. Wait a minute. We're gonna take it in stride.
Yo,
I was here. We're just gonna take it in stride. But I mean, I never really, you had Aaron Hernandez, you know what I'm saying, down there in Florida. I heard stories about them like, bro, don't bring it, don't.
They was wilding.
I ain't even, hey, man. All right, this is all I got to say about the matter. That's what hate sounds like. If you want to know what hate sounds like,
I ain't mad at him for all that shit.
But he earned the right because he's undefeated versus us. You know what I'm saying? We had the opportunity to shut him up. But now he gonna carry that hate and he can just hold up his record.
I feel like if we had a coach like Urban Meyer back in the day, we might have 50 chips.
Somebody to bend the rules a little bit
and not give a fuck and get caught later and don't give a damn
and be out.
I'm gonna get the school sanctioned up, but I'm gonna get you some chips. You gonna have a bunch of sanctions.
I'm good with that too.
Hey, shit, Louisville did, or Patino did at Louisville.
Chips for 10 bad seasons.
That to me that ruins the Michigan lore. I don't think administration would go for that. Fandom wise, maybe.
They took them Fab Five games away from us.
Well, that's why you ain't gonna be on fucking Bama on them level.
Because they don't give a boo. Just like all them Georgia driving situations down there. They don't give a
right.
If in 5-10 years, attention to my pinky toe.
If 5-10 years come out and when Nick Saban's retired and they be like, oh shit, look at all this illegal shit he did, and they take some Barons away, are they gonna say Alabama wasn't the most dominant fucking shit ever though? I take that. The Fab Five, they took the little banners down, whatever. Are they still remembered?
Baggy shorts, black
Has anybody
socks.
said they weren't that good?
Hell no.
Come on now, shit.
And most importantly, they're not recouping none of that dough that these coaches or players are getting. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
right, it's the open market right now. Shit, how many more colleges got more change than us?
Exactly.
It's the wild west at this point.
Just shit, just like an old trick nigga. You shit, if you just ain't tricking, if you got it.
Damn. Hey,
hey, sponsors. Chill.
I'll let me.
Boss Pono here. No, I want to ask you something before we let you go. We usually do this at the end, but for you, we'll do it now before we let you hop off. What's the prediction this week? Minnesota. Give us a score prediction.
Minnesota, night game. It's probably going to be right around the same. It's probably going to be like 35 to 40 to something.
That's a window, sir. I need his X.
35 to 7.
That's what I wrote down.
35-7. All right. Well,
Boo, you wrote that down? I'll take 42-7 then.
No. I wrote it down for you.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you predicted too.
No. 35-7.
Yep.
All right, man. We're going to let you go. We got to finish up, but we just wanted you to pop in, give a little perspective real quick.
Always a
Appreciate you, sir.
pleasure. Always a pleasure.
That's a true Go Blue fan right there.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, they trained to see me on some bad moments, on some losses that we had. I take it to heart, boy.
I done chucked some Adidas gear.
These ain't grays from my old lady, boy. These are Michigan grays.
Hey, we go live at halftime.
Yeah, make sure y'all get back with me though for after the Michigan State game though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We got this.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. All right, bet.
All right now. Yep.
Peace.
Yep, for sure. Howdy.
Oh man, that man's always a world.
Hey, sponsors. He's a Go Blue Michigan fan to the death, and he's in Michigan, so it's legal.
Right. That was weed?
I thought it was a cigar.
Me too. No matter
Me
what,
too.
hey, whatever it was, it's legal.
Right. All right, y'all. Let's keep rolling though. Always good. We're gonna be having a couple diehard fans hopping in here throughout the next couple weeks. So just be prepared. I do want to talk about defense real quick. Shut them down again. We had hella sacks. Two people I want to point out for myself that stood out. One, Kenneth Grant again, but also Josiah Stewart finally flashed. He had 2 sacks. I kind of been waiting for him to do something all season off the edge. And I think Braden McGregor finally got a damn sack.
Yeah, he did.
So good for him. But Kenneth Grant, he keeps making plays every week.
Playmaker.
He's slowly
He can mess around and be the man real easy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, B. Go for it.
I mean, y'all saying it. He can mess around and be the man just because he makes plays every week. No matter the competition, you can only play who's on your schedule. But every game he showed up, it ain't been a fall off. It's just been all high level play. So again, he can mess around and be the man. He keep doing what he doing.
Yep. I love it, bro. And
I don't know the award for what? D lineman. Is it D lineman? Do they get specific about like edge rushers and D tackles? Or is it just all one award?
I think they call it, I think it's the D line.
Okay.
I don't know. They probably do got an interior, but I mean, he's probably not ready for that award yet. But I mean,
just in the running. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like your name out there.
You know, you got to get hella sacks and tackles. But you know, at D line, man, it's kind of hard to quantify sometimes because you can go in there and wreck whole shop and you won't get a single stat for that.
Right.
But
everybody else will eat off of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because it ain't the league, but they be talking about different type of stats when you watch Sunday football. Like Aiden Hutchinson, he don't be getting the sack, but he be back there disrupting stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they be talking about it like it's a stat. You know what I'm saying? With all the analytics and stuff.
Yeah, it's like league leader in pressures or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
They be
Like, I didn't sack him, but he had a dirt ball into the ground, you know, so whatever. Those are the 2 guys that really stood out for me. I'm starting to pay attention more again, like you say, B, to the rotations, who's in, who's out. Seemed like still don't know what's up with Rob Moore. He was out there, but they had him out there like, I don't know if it was just a matter of him trying to get more game reps, but he was out there late, like during the blowout, getting reps, and I figured it was that because even Will Johnson was out there later than I thought he would have been. I think they're just trying to get dudes who ain't been out there reps.
Coming back from injury.
Which that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
So I don't know though, B. I am on the, I don't even want to say on the fence. I just want to say I have questions still in the secondary because one, we haven't seen it, but Moore Wallace, man, I've seen him chasing a few cats now, and it doesn't look like his digs are there. Like I seen him chasing that dude who was taking off on that run, and anytime your neck is out 10 feet over your body while you're trying to catch somebody.
That
Not a
means
good look.
that means the pedal is to the floor and you ain't getting there.
Yeah, so and just between that double move he got hit with, just I mean, again, nothing that says you're not going to be that, but it's just stuff that'll have me being like, somebody who does get cooked, they'll do that prior to cookage.
He's showing signs of cookage.
And the thing that is concerning is this is a running team. Like, their receivers aren't cut like that. You know what I'm saying? You go up against a prime receiver, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be a spike. It ain't gonna be you chasing and trying to hawk somebody down. He gonna be gone.
Come on. So I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I agree. That secondary, it could, just because we just haven't seen them truly be tested. I don't think we've played a true, like, straight up passing team. Let's go through it. When you think about ECU, that quarterback was a big runner type of dude. This quarterback from Nebraska, they was running damn triple option in some plays.
They were leading the nation in rushing. They run the ball.
Even Rutgers, their quarterback's improved, but he's kind of
a runner.
team.
He's a runner. He's a runner. He's a track star.
Going into the game versus us, he was the second leading rusher on their team. He ain't throwing the ball.
Yeah. And then I guess the only other one was
Bowling Green.
When they actually just Georgia Tech. Come on. They just popped Georgia Tech too this weekend, which I think Bowling Green is halfway decent, but regardless, man,
they threw for 124 yards.
Bowling Green did?
Versus us.
Oh,
yeah, Bowling Green.
Yeah. So that's my point. We haven't even, been tested versus a true, even if they're like a sorry team, there's sorry teams that are like spread teams though. So we haven't even seen that. So we just haven't, had the opportunities.
Trent, I'm just looking at the schedule, and Indiana maybe.
No,
we just don't go against teams that are gonna do that.
Maryland, right?
Huh?
Maryland, yeah, they got.
Maybe Maryland.
Yeah, out of Maryland. Now that's a good test if you want to see where your capacity is, because little baby Tua.
That's after Penn State though.
They sling it off, and Penn State too, but
they're not.
I've been watching. I've been paying attention to them in Ohio State and even Maryland a little bit now, because they got me a little bit on watch. But I'm telling you, man, and he could come out and light us up. I'm not seeing it from their quarterback, bro. I mean, if you just think they've been winning, they're probably the two hardest game. I don't even want to say they haven't had a hard schedule either, but Illinois, he looked weak, dog. He couldn't do anything really. And then even this game versus
it took him a whole half. Like
Northwestern, he was like 50% passing, and I mean,
we're gonna be on his head.
Yeah, man. He put it like this: he doesn't put fear in me the way that I thought maybe prior to the season, how they were hyping him up like he the next big Penn State thing.
Yeah, they was hyping him up. They be hyping it like just for James Franklin and all. Like they want Penn State. I don't know what it is, bro, but they've been hyping Penn State up for a minute. But yeah, but they that first game he was playing, I was like, oh man, that pass, Drew Eller or whatever his name is. I don't even know his name, but it's just like the overhype. I was just like, why y'all so?
And James Franklin, he's just whack himself. Like he's gonna find a way to get out coached most of the time. If we're doing some dumb stuff out there.
Look past Penn State. I mean, not look past them, but I agree with what both of you guys are saying. I believe in our pass rush more than I believe in him. So I don't even I've seen a couple games, and when you get to him, or even the hint of getting to him,
shaky.
He looks weak.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what quarterback's not good with hella time back there? You know what I'm saying? So that don't even make sense. But anything else to add, man? Any news or notes? Special? I mean, I guess the defense. We didn't talk too much about the defense, other than we lit them up with sacks. They couldn't run the ball. The rush D obviously is still A1. Yeah, man. I mean, we've been holding it down on defense for sure. So that's what I'm excited about, because defense, as we all know, always should travel. So Anything of note in the special teams, kick game? I guess my boy Tyler Morris did, but they said it was windy. It did look like it kind of
He took off after that shit. When he bobbled it, he took off.
He did take off after that.
Yeah. Great recovery.
All was out there, B.
They thawed him out on the bench. Bro, he had space and got tackled in space. Like, I was like, this is who y'all got out there? He finally get his chance.
He's no Christian McCaffrey, man.
He has space. And
get him out of there.
He got caught in space. Like, you got tackled in open space. Like, you got to make somebody miss.
Hey, King, he works his butt off in practice.
Hey, give me the athlete.
That
I want the hard work. I want
those reps. Get out of here.
That bastard is tough as nails. He grinds it out. He's also good in the classroom. Film studies, answering every question.
He's a program.
Knows everybody's assignment.
He's a program guy. All right, let's hop into some predictions, man. Keen, I believe
again.
You got the numbers written down over there, sir.
So here we go. We had Train at 42-10. I believe that's 32 points. I'm not a mathematician, but I believe that's
it is.
I was 38-13. That's 25 points, and Bowie was 35-14.
21 points.
Oh, so I got the dub. Bet.
Oh, yeah. For sure. So it's 3-2-0.
Whoa. Didn't nobody ask for that.
Yeah, I'm just letting the fans know. Yeah, no.
3-2-0. All right. Well, Minnesota this week. We could talk a little bit about Minnesota. Minnesota, they just hung on to beat Louisiana. It was a tight game. Actually, they were down there was a back and forth game, I should say, between Minnesota and Louisiana. I don't know if is that the Raging Cajuns.
Yeah.
And that was a home game. Minnesota, I'm not seeing much from. I believe their running back was out. I don't know if he's coming back versus Michigan. But again, their offense, nothing to speak to. They beat They beat Nebraska. Nebraska should have beat them in that first week. They beat Nebraska in the waning moments.
Yeah.
Week 1, they got whooped by North Carolina, I believe. Week 3, maybe 2.
They beat Eastern Michigan second week, and then got beat by North Carolina, beat by Northwestern in OT.
I'm hearing a bunch of boo-boo.
Oh, yeah, they did. They lost to Northwestern. Yeah. So, again, we spend time doing breakdowns of Galifianakis at quarterback. If y'all want to hear about it, I just suggest
go somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, B, the floor is yours.
All right.
Get it right. Get it right.
This is going to be a game where both sides are going to be getting her done. So I'll go. Finally get our first shutout. 32-0.
What type of number is 32, man? What are you trying to do here? Throw me off?
I got to do something.
I'm gonna go. Dang. Yes. Can y'all come? No, you can't come back to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 42-21.
What do you know about?
I'm gonna go.
And I only said 20. My bad. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go 45. I'm gonna go same scores this week. I'm gonna go with 45-7.
Holy Galifianakis.
Only reason I said 21 is because the spread. That's all. I like my defense. I like our defense.
I think this is gonna be our first shutout.
I think we're clicking right now. We should be. Yeah, we should be.
Damn. Can I change mine?
Yeah, no.
You can, but I get to rechange mine after. So
no, sir.
All right, we locked in there.
I tried that once before.
Hey, I'm
And you
predicting right now. I
tried that
might take my
once
first
before.
loss. I might take my first loss, or like redo the editing. Put that out there.
But let's talk about well, first, if you watching this on YouTube, first things first, like, subscribe, share it with somebody, man. We take our time every week to record these, and we all got busy lives, so
You out here and for the
just
streets.
know we making it happen. All you got to do is hit share, like, and subscribe. It's easy on your end, so do that for us. If you like Michigan, like and subscribe. How about that?
Come on, Wayman.
454.
King, let's get to Instagram, Michigan Man Cave Podcast. Talk to us.
Yes, sir. Michigan Man Cave Podcast. We go live at halftime every Saturday, except for the bye week, of course. But hop on with us, you know what I'm saying? We break down stuff, talk about life, you know what I'm saying? Michigan Man Cave Podcast on IG. Hit us up.
B. X.
Can't see that.
Is the X getting real ratchet?
X. Oh, one quick note. I didn't know this, but we got the bus trophy for this last dub.
Taylor Lewan? Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, want to throw that out there?
The Bussin' Bowl?
Bussin' Bowl. Congratulations,
Hold on, what?
fellas. Bringing home the hardware.
For beat Nebraska?
It's a trophy game now. Yeah.
Trophy.
The Bussum Bowl?
Yeah,
Down.
Taylor Lewan, he got a podcast called Bussin' with the Boys. They do it on the actual bus. Him and Will Compton. Will Compton went to Nebraska. So they came up with a trophy, and they've been talking shit leading up to the game.
Word. I like that.
Anyways,
I like that.
last year they actually did it too, but it was just kind of like a in-house thing. But this was the first year that both schools all signed off on it. Like, it's an official trophy now. And the trophy is dope too.
It is. The trophy is probably gonna be staying in probably found his home in Michigan for a little while. So
yeah, for a minute.
Hey, but just wanted to shout that out. Appreciate you, Train, for coming with all the backstory. I think all this stuff. But yeah, on the X, man, it gets live on the X. We got stuff like that on there. I'm gonna let that picture ride for a minute because, like you seen King, not a lot of people know about that trophy. But holla at us, man. Profile picture is us three. See us every week. Like, subscribe, share. We post Michigan stuff. I done got in touch with a couple Michigan fans, man. Maybe we get them on here sometime in the following weeks. But yeah. X, formerly known as Twitter.
And also, I don't want to overshare just in case it doesn't happen. We may have a line on a top recruit coming to Michigan. I didn't even share this with y'all.
To me, hey, breaking news across the screen.
I ain't gonna say which one in case it doesn't work out. Let's just say his people been in touch with my people.
People.
And we talking about getting this young bull on here. So
word.
Hopefully we can swing it. He seems like a nice young man, and he's out there going crazy in his senior year. So stand by on that. Don't hold my feet to the fire if it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But if it's nothing good for the greater cause, we gonna catch y'all next week after we. That's this 6? After we
halfway through.
After we whoop on Minnesota and the fighting PJ Flex, can roll your damn boat back to Western Michigan, you bum.
With that bow tie and the sweater vest.
Oof,
and bum rock.
Yeah, go get him, Rock.
Yeah.
Peace.
Hey.
Peace.